3, 2, 1. Joined by three members of the Sublette baseball team. They are state tournament bound in 2 and 1A. The Larks, 16-7 on the season, won their regional last week, defeating Syracuse 8-5 in the regional final. Now it's on to Emporia. They depart Thursday for Emporia. They'll play Friday at 1:30 at Soden's Grove against Salina Sacred Heart. We'll talk with Travis Leverett, who's played a lot of baseball in Liberal during the summertime and Sublette High School. And he's a guy who, for Sublette, pitched a complete game in the regional final. He pitches, catches, plays infield for this team as well. And Travis, first of all, talk about winning a regional for a second straight year. What does that mean to you to do that junior and senior year?
It means a lot with this bunch of guys. We were told at the beginning of the year that there was no chance after losing all of our seniors that we'd even make it back to regional championships, and then to go win it and go back to state, it's a really big honor.
Last year you lost 7 of your 9 starters from last year's team, had a really good senior class last year and went to state. What did you learn from last year's run that maybe helped you this year?
You just got to stay persistent. Whether you lose games or win games, you always got to keep your head up.
It's a regional that was pretty good, pretty balanced with Moscow, Elkhart, Syracuse. You split with Syracuse and Elkhart earlier this year. In what ways do you feel, Travis, your team improved the most from, I don't know, back in March sometime to where you are now?
Well, we improved a lot defensively. Early, we made a lot of errors, fielding errors, throwing errors, but working on it in practice, we came around, and came regional time, we got it done defensively. So
you pitch, you catch, you play in the infield for this team as well. When you're out there on the mound, what are your strengths? What do you bring to the table out there as a pitcher? You threw a complete game in the regional final.
Well, as I've been told, I have a rubber arm. I can throw as many pitches as you need me to, but my job on the mound is to, don't try to strike everybody out. Get your infielders involved. Get your outfielders involved. Keep everybody active. So
you played summer ball in Liberal. Talk about that experience and how that's helped you.
Competition-wise and just the extra repetitions at pitching and hitting and fielding, it's really given me an edge this year, being able to play all summer and then join again. So,
Travis, great job this year. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Travis Leverett. And now we'll talk with Joseph Lauer, and he's hitting 660, 6 home runs this season, pitcher and catcher for these Larks. And talk to me first about, over in Moscow, the 2 bombs you hit in the regional final there against Syracuse.
Well, Coach was telling us to go right center because the wind was blowing in from left field. So I was just aiming for right center, and the ball went over the fence.
Is that kind of the approach Coach works with you guys on, to try to hit the ball the other way, and how has that helped?
Yeah, he likes to have us hit the other way, so in practice I usually try to hit right field, and so it's just natural now.
Talk about Coach Hafen and your coaching staff at Sublette and how they've helped you this season.
Oh, they're great. Hafen came a few years ago, and he's helped us out so much with hitting and fielding. He's helped this team go to state 2 years in a row.
Now, Sublette, just a few years ago, a state championship in track and a great track tradition at Sublette. You guys now are making this happen in baseball. Talk about how you guys have kind of changed the culture to become a really good baseball program as well as the track.
Well, Hafen coming here has helped us out so much, and he's just a fun guy to be around. So a lot of the kids come from track. A lot of them come from track, play baseball. They love playing, and they've gotten better, so it's helped us out a bunch.
What do you remember about last year's experience in state? Give me something that last year was new to you that you would be ready for this year.
Oh, well, whenever we first saw that big field, that was a shocker. It was awesome walking up there to play there, and it was just a great experience. It was fun.
And why do you think you guys can make some noise up there this year at Emporia?
Since we went last year, we know what we need to do this year. We know our errors that we made there, and we're just gonna do what we know how to do, play baseball.
It's Joseph Lauer. Thanks. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Joseph Lauer. Now we'll talk with junior Alex White, shortstop on this team, leadoff hitter, has 6 home runs himself on this team. And Alex, talk to me about this group, and how well do you guys get along off the field as well as on the field?
Well, we get along great. I mean, a lot of us are friends, go and hang out at each other's houses, and we just have fun. I mean, I know me and most of my friends go out to the baseball field or go hit in the cage, and it's just a real fun experience playing with all these guys.
I'm really curious, what kind of music do you think you guys will listen to on the way there?
We have a lot of different varieties of music. A lot of different kind of guys. I don't know. A lot of it will be probably country just because that's what our coach likes, and just kind of we all will enjoy it. So that's probably what kind of we'll listen to on the way up there.
There'll be some good kicking country for the Larks on their way up there. Well, Alex, right there in that leadoff spot, what do you consider your role to be trying to jumpstart this Sublette offense?
Just getting up there and trying to expose the pitcher, make him throw as many pitches to me so my teammates can see what he's throwing and how he's throwing, and just kind of get them started so we can go and hit a lot of home runs like me and Joe.
You guys, there must have been a point this year where you felt, hey, we can go do this again and make another run like the guys did last year. Can you think of maybe a turning point in the season where you felt, hey, we're once again a really good baseball team?
Really, after we lost the first one to Elkhart, and then we came back and just had a resurgence and then had great practices up the regionals, really when I felt we were going back. There's no doubt about it.
Describe the celebration when you guys won it all in Moscow.
It was overwhelming. I mean, I went last year, but I just kind of sat on the bench and watched those great players play. So for me, it was really a great moment, and I'm sure it was for everybody else too.
All right, well, you get to take part. Congratulations, Alex, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Just heard from three of the Sublette Larks who are state tournament bound, 16-7. They play at 1:30 Friday against Salina Sacred Heart.